Alright, so Rozenstruik versus Gaziev was last Saturday, and there were a lot of call-outs made from that card. I think Steve Erceg, I think everyone who won made a pretty good call-out that made sense. So, obviously, have to do a matchmaking video. So, thank you for all the support on the last couple of videos. They did, like, surprisingly well. I really wasn't expecting them to do well. The last one got, like, 1,000 views, which is kind of insane. I thought they were going to both get, like, maybe 20 max. Okay, back to the video. Anyway, so I think for Rozenstruik, yeah, I think it makes the most sense for him to fight the winner of Tuivasa versus Tiberius. That's the fight night after, I think, 299. I'm not sure though. But I think that fight makes sense. But I don't think either of them are going to fight anytime soon then. I think another fight that makes sense, a lot more sense, is Derrick Lewis. They both lost to Almeida. And they're both strikers who cannot fight grapplers because they just get kind of dominated on the ground. Apart from Rozenstruik, you know, he defended quite a lot of takedowns from Gaziev, even though he gassed out in the second round because he's a blob. And then for Gaziev, I think the blob just needs to get. I think they just need to feed this guy cans because I don't know. I don't think he'll be that good anytime soon. He still has a lot to improve. I think if he improves cardio a lot, he'll probably be a lot better. But the guy kind of just gassed out after 2 rounds and then just stood there menacingly with his mouthpiece out. I don't know what was going on with that. Yeah, they just need to get him a canty or just give him a volleyball matchup. Maybe put him on power slap. I don't know. Okay, and then next for the co-main for Petrino. So I wrote down whoever he should whoever he called out because I remember him calling out someone, and I looked who he called out. He called out Anthony Smith. Who called out Anthony? Why would you want to fight Anthony Smith? That's one of the weirdest call out ever. Like, who cares about Anthony Smith that much to call him out? Like, he doesn't do anything. Um, I don't know. Maybe he's interesting to call out on paper or something. Also, his performance was awful. I don't know why he's calling out like Anthony Smith. I think he's like number 8 ranked. He's pretty high ranked. I don't know. I think he should just fight someone around his rank. Maybe Dustin Jacoby's coming off a loss to Alonzo Menafield, or someone else coming off a loss in the light heavyweight division. And then for Tyson Pedro, I know he retired, but I still got him another fight to make that money back because he said he's broke or whatever. It's John Jones in the prison Apex because apparently, well, not apparently, he said it himself. The moment he retired from the UFC, immediately went and robbed someone in the parking lot. Probably a flyweight. Poor Steve Erceg, he got the performance bonus money, and then Tyson Pedro just robbed him immediately. You know, I feel sorry that he had to retire, but I can't believe he would resort to crime immediately afterwards. So that's really shocking and sad to see. Okay, next, for Umar, obviously, is Sanhagen. Sanhagen, it just makes sense. They already had a fight, got cancelled. You know, they already have a date as well, International Fight Week. And it's an interesting matchup because, you know, it gives Umar a chance to actually prove himself. And also, a lot of people have been saying Cejudo. Bro, who wants to see Cejudo fight Umar? What is the point of that fight? Cejudo's coming off 2 losses and just got emasculated, and he was supposed to retire. Why would he get Umar, who's like, what, number 11th ranked? That doesn't even make sense. Cejudo's probably, I think he's still top 5 probably. That fight makes no sense. I don't know why anyone would want that. And then next, for Almacan, I think you should just get a bantamweight prospect. I mean, the guy just did I don't want to say he did like insanely well. He did pretty good. He nearly knocked out Umar, and he forced Umar to just wrestle with him, which is pretty impressive because he didn't get finished. It was a decision, even though he got 30-25, which again, emasculating, but you know. I think he should get Rinya Nakamura because Rinya Nakamura has been getting unlucky with his opponents, and he just fought like Ryan Hall's student, and this guy just laid on the floor in guard the whole time, which was miserable to watch. Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see this guy against a prospect because he is really good. Like, you could see it in the Umar fight, he's good. And that fight is interesting to see how he'll handle a wrestler that isn't, you know, the cousin of Habib. Okay, next. Perez. Alex Perez. Yeah, he fought awful. So, I mean, it's not like he had that much choice. I feel like they both did kind of bad, but Perez really did just fight really badly. I don't know, just feed him to Ulanbekov or Tyra because, like, bro, this guy is just missing every single fight. And then for Makayev, you know, people are saying it should be Royval. I kind of agree, but, bro, that's not going to happen. Royval just came off, a fight. I can't remember if he was badly damaged, but he's not going to be available for 301. So I'm guessing he is kind of damaged. I think he's probably going to fight. He should fight Pantoja. I think it makes sense if he fights Pantoja. because I don't think Pantoja has anyone for the 301 card, and he wants to fight on the 301 card. Makhachev can do it. I think it makes sense. I think Makhachev also like pull out, pull, pull out, pull a Sean Strickland type victory over him. He's just gonna lose like this. Makhachev is gonna be fully healed from his sickness by then. He's gonna submit Pantoja in round 5 after being laid on the whole time. I actually believe, bruv. I truly believe this is gonna happen. And yeah, I think no one else can really make this as well, because Cap missed weight. I don't see why he'd do this. And Royval is injured. I don't know about Albazi. And obviously Moreno, he doesn't deserve it because his last performance was awful and he lost. Okay, and then finally, the first fight on the main card, Matt Schnell. I don't know, he didn't do that bad, to be honest. I don't think it was like a bad performance. I think Steve Erceg is just really good. And they were trading a lot, so I don't think he's going to be fighting anytime soon as well. And that knockout was really clean. Yeah, it was a good fight. I think maybe he should fight someone outside the top 15. I think he's kind of low ranked. I think he might, I think I checked and he was like number 9. Maybe he should fight like the lower part of the top 15 or outside the top 15 against like a prospect. I think that makes sense. And then for Erceg, if Benoit Saint Denis can get Poirier, just give Erceg Moreno. I think it makes sense because Moreno, like I said last night, he had a terrible that was a horrible performance. This guy used like 5 moves. He's awful. He's like practically like a bloody Division 1 UFC player. Like what was going on with that fight? I don't understand how people are gonna say that's a robbery decision. Also for that fight, I think I'll mention this. I picked Royval. I was right. Like I only saw like 2 other people pick Royval. Yeah, like Moreno, that performance was awful. He only did like 3 moves the entire fight, and then I don't know. I wouldn't say he gassed out. Because I don't know what happened in the 5th round. He was just holding Royval against the French and doing nothing. Like that was so stupid. I couldn't believe what I was watching. But yeah, I think it makes sense for Steve Erceg to get Moreno, and you know he got a pretty nice knockout. That was a highlight finish right there. And he's very skilled. I think he deserves Moreno. He definitely deserves a high-level opponent, at least, if it's not Moreno. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. And UFC 299, bro, that card is so stacked. I'm so excited to watch that now. Even though it's going to last until like 5 a.m. and I'm not going to get any sleep as well. Coming off tests as well. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to do the picks video for that on Friday. Basically the same schedule, Friday and Sunday. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.